Okay, class, as you might have guessed by all the circular objects around you, today we're going to do a little investigation on circles. There's a very special number associated with circles that we want to study. I've given each of you a ruler, and I've given you a tape measure so that you can measure the distance across your circular objects and the distance around the outer edge. And you have to get one person in your group to be the recorder while the other two work and get those measurements. The third person will write those measurements down on the paper that I provided for you. Okay, so go ahead and start taking your measurements, and we'll come back to that shortly. Pikachu, very good. I see that you finished yours and you have your numbers. Very good. Did you notice anything about the column of the distance around divided by the distance across?
Yes, it was about the same number.
And what number was that?
It was 3.14.
Gosh, do we know anything about that number, 3.14?
I do know something about 3.14. That's pi.
All right, we have studied pi many times in class. And the distance across, what do we call that?
The diameter.
Very good. 8, what do we call the distance around the circular object?
The circumference.
Very good. So if we take our circumference and divide that by our diameter, we get the number pi, which is 3.14. And there's our sheet that tells us pi is equal to our circumference divided by our diameter.
Is that for every circle?
That is every circle.
Even the moon?
Even the moon and the sun and the earth and Jupiter.
Wow.
Yeah. Were any of the ratios in the last column not close to 3.14?
No.
Very good. You guys did very accurate measuring. Let's look at our formula again. Pi is equal to circumference divided by diameter. Pi is equal to C divided by D. And if we manipulate that a little mathematically, Misty, stop sleeping in class. I'm not going to tell you again. If we take that number and we manipulate it mathematically, particularly we're going to multiply both sides by D, then we get the circumference is equal to pi times the diameter. Our diameter is all the way across the circle. Half of that is the radius. So our distance all the way across would be 2 times the radius. So we can substitute diameter, the D, for 2r, which is 2 times our radius, and change our formula to circumference, C, is equal to pi times 2r. Now then further, we can switch that around just to rearrange it, since it's all multiplication, so that our circumference is equal to 2 pi r, which is a formula we've studied many times in class. So circumference C is equal to 2 pi r. Any questions?
No. No.
Very good, class. Thank you.
Thank you.